So we're on a long stretch now. So shout out to the GPS, y'all, because I am not good with north, south, east, west. And I have not seen this in forever. Literally, a train stopped. And so I'm thinking it's not going to be long now. It won't be long. But y'all, the train started reversing. And I'm like, I am on a time schedule today. I cannot sit here and wait for this train to think about what they want to do. So let me go ahead. I feel like I need to explain to y'all what is going on today and what I am doing. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so I am out early this morning. I'm trying to get a jump on things so that I can get back home and get to working in the garden. But I woke up, y'all, at 2:54 a.m. this morning thinking about this trip, okay? I told myself I was not going to go because I really needed to get the garden right. Just don't go. But when I woke up at 2:54 a.m. thinking about this, I said, just go ahead, get it out of your system. You don't want to say I shoulda, coulda. You don't want to do any of that. So I'm going to, this by far is like my favorite place to visit. It's a farm. It's also a garden center, but they sell a whole bunch of starts. And so I love to go here at least twice a year, like in the spring and then again like towards the fall, because they have so much to choose from, such a great variety every time that I go that you don't see at like the garden centers, and the prices are reasonable. Now I don't need anything like tomatoes or peppers. I'm really going to look for garden decor, hanging baskets, and also they have the potting mix that's really my favorite. So I'll be honest, when it's all said and done, my favorite right now is Pro Mix, but you can't find it at the garden centers. I found it at one store and I got as much as I could, but I'm on my last bag. And so I want to see if they have it here. Normally when they come here, I'll get some and stock up. So I also want to see that, and I also want to see what they have. Now, I'm not going to promise y'all that I'm not going to walk out here with a plant or two, but I'm going to have as much self-control as I can, because I am imagining what my back patio looks like right now, okay? Like I'm saying to myself, you do not need any more like vegetable plants, so don't do that to yourself. But I just want to see if it's something different, and then also look at the garden decor. So I will take you all along. This is the long stretch right here, and we'll see what we find today. Y'all can see me okay. It looks like the lighting might be a little bit messed up, but we are here. And what I like about this place is it's not like huge, but it is like a lot of sections. And so a lot of times they'll have a golf cart available for you to just, you know, ride around and put your plants on the back. Now I have to see if they have one today, but if not, this is supposed to be my exercise day anyway. So if I have to walk, that's fine. But let's go ahead and go and see what we have. I like coming during a weekday when there's not a lot of people, because like on the weekend, it gets really crowded. So that is why I just say, you know what, let's go ahead, let's get it out of our systems. So y'all, come on, let's go in and let's see what they got. So I was able to find a golf cart, but I just wanted to take you inside of just some of the greenhouses. They have whatever you can imagine. They have hanging baskets. They have starts. They have starts from like the very beginning stage to the middle stage, all the way up to like the flowering stage. Is this not a beautiful coleus right here? This is so beautiful. And then we have some the wave petunias right here. Like I said, this is like middle stage. They haven't started flowering. And guess what? Do y'all see this palette? Okay, so they have a palette of my Pro Mix. This is like my absolute favorite, and they have all types of Pro Mix, which you can imagine I pretty much stacked up on, but very reasonable prices, and this is the only place that I can find it. Now, remember we said that we came here for garden decor. I did not get a fountain, y'all, but I was so close to doing it. They have all types of fountains that you can imagine. So beautiful. I am going to hold off just a little bit longer on my fountain because I want to make sure that when I get a fountain, it is really the one that is going to be the one that's going to bring like so much joy and tranquility to my garden. So you remember I told you a little bit earlier that they have plants from start, mid to finish. So this was one of the greenhouses where it was actually like the smaller starts. But again, they're so reasonable and they're at various stages, and you can pretty much find whatever you are looking for, whatever your heart desires, whatever you think you may want. This place has it. And then will y'all look at this? Okay, this is so beautiful. Y'all know this is all me right here. This fountain right here, this pineapple, you know, the pineapple fountain is for Southern hospitality. And then just some great garden decor, some seating arrangements. And so I didn't leave with any garden decor, but I definitely left with some plants. Okay, so I'm not sure what was going on in my head that day. What all started it was I was talking to a guy and he was asking me how tall did this purple sage grow. He had purple sage in his hand and he said, "Do you know how tall that they grow?" And I'm like, "Ooh, purple sage, let me see." So instead of helping him, I'm looking at this. But I mean, eventually I looked at the tag and I just kind of showed him how to read it. But we got some purple sage, and this one gets about 6 to 8 inches in height, and you space them 6 to 8 inches. So that turned into like a 45-minute conversation, you know, just by saying how you read the tags and different things like that. And we actually did a video on how you read tags, because that's important when you buy plants and when you're trying to space things out. Make sure you read the tags. Make sure you read about if it's an annual, how cold it gets, the different zones, because that will help you out a whole lot. So we got 2 purple sages. Okay, now I'm going to walk over here and show you this what do you call it, like the shepherd hook that I just put together and put up, and I some kind of way bent it, but we're just gonna let it roll on one. But before I show it to you, I thought that this is a form of Calibrachoa. I thought that this was so pretty. It looks like tie-dye, or somebody just took like a paintbrush and painted pink in there. Now, for some odd reason, I picked up another one of these. We've already planted them in our summer containers. And I don't know, I was thinking something the other day, like maybe I should put them somewhere, and I really forgot where I said I was going to put them, but maybe it'll come back to me. It was some type of container. See, that's what happens. So let me show you where these are going really quick, and then we'll finish going over our herbs that we bought. Okay, so I put up this shepherd hook, and really it could take 4 plants, but you know, I don't want to weigh it down too much. So you see it's 2 right here and then 2 to the side. I don't want to really weigh it down. I actually went into the storage and found these that I've had for a few years but just never used them, so that turned out to be great. So we're gonna put those 2 plants right here, and I'm gonna move back because I think it's gonna be very welcoming to the new part of the garden. So that's where we're gonna put the yellow ones with the pink like paintbrush marks. All right, so let's get back into it. I don't know what happened. We already have chocolate mint. We already have mojito mint. But you know what? I say, oh wow, orange mint. Why not pick up a couple of those? So we have orange mint as well, and it has like a hint of citrus. It still has predominantly mint smell, but it does have a hint of citrus to it. Also, I thought this variegated mint was so pretty, and I think this is the pineapple mint. Now, all of the mints I'm going to be putting in a container, because if you're not aware, mint is it will take over your garden because it grows by rhizomes underground. So you can plant a mint somewhere and it will seriously take over. So this is the pineapple mint. A small hint of pineapple, but I really got it because of the variegation of the leaves. I thought it would look really pretty in another herb container that we're going to create, and I may just put like the different mints together in one container, not sure. Now this is where I should be ashamed of myself. So y'all know that we grew thyme from seed this year, and we've been planting some thyme out and everything has been good. But okay, I said to myself, oh, I have thyme. Well, this is lemon thyme right here, which is, it smells really good. And I thought it would be great for a lot of the seafood dishes. And I'm not getting on myself about that one. Okay, lemon thyme, that's great. I even got a variegated thyme. Not getting on myself about that too. Can y'all see the variegation? Let me move around just a little bit. Can y'all also see the what's supposed to be the patio table? I got to get it cleaned off in like 3 weeks. But this is like a variegated thyme, and it was pretty, although we still have some in a container. But this is where I got thrown off track, and I'm not sure what was going on in my head. So I already planted thyme, and again, I will make sure that I link the Seed Started Masterclass, because we started thyme from seed. But I thought, you know what? Why not get some French thyme too? You know, let's see what the difference is. Let's do a comparison. So we got French thyme too. So yeah, we just really went herb crazy, which I'm not mad at because I use a lot of herbs in cooking dishes. So that is totally fine with me. But I just love the variegation of the different plants, and I also love the smells of the different plants. I am a big person of rubbing leaves and just smelling it. So that is what we picked up. And again, we go about twice a year, so I'm quite sure when the fall starts to come, whatever we haven't started seeds on, I just like to go see what they have, take a look at the different varieties. But most of the time I do end up picking up some things.
So as always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. If you are not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.